Okay, how awful were the conditions, be honest?
They were pretty bad. I mean, I don't know how many fumbles we had in total, but people were sliding all over the place. We had linemen falling, some holding penalties that probably shouldn't have happened, but because of slipping that happened. And our passing game, I don't know what the numbers were, but I'm sure they're really down, and took away our passing game a lot.
Were you excited to play in the muck?
Yeah, I was. I mean, it's different. I mean, you don't get an opportunity to play in the muck all the time, and so I mean, you only get to do stuff like this once, you know. So different conditions, different game. I mean, I was excited for it.
Did you guys talk a bit about keeping your head? Look, we're probably going to fumble, but just relax and just try to limit.
Right.
Just try to limit that. Was that brought up at all?
You never want to turn the ball over, obviously, but in games like this, turnovers are going to happen. And before the game, we were saying the defense needs to step up and call some turnovers on the other side of the ball because given the conditions, there's going to be some fumbles or whatever on our side. So we had to make that up on D.
And of course, the first time you touch the ball tonight,
of course,
you fumble. You fumble.
Yeah, it's hard on the jet motion stuff. You're going full speed, and that ball is just sliding. You got a second to get that thing. I mean, that was a wet ball. I mean, probably should have had it, but never want to fumble the ball. But
did you guys all hang in with Chris tonight and just kind of keep patting on the helmet and saying,
we have a captain, Ben Sensen, he's a lineman, and he was always like, "Come on, Chris, you got this. I mean, keep your head up." I mean, he's a young kid. He gets flustered sometimes, so it was important to get behind him and make him understand the conditions, and that's going to happen, and keep him positive throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, he really handled it.
Yeah.
It was going to happen tonight. There was no way that nobody was not going to turn it over.
Yeah, he didn't.
Quite frankly. Yeah. Okay, when did you find out Adam got hurt? Where were you? What was the situation?
It was at Bloomsburg. I actually was playing F-back.
Yeah.
And it was a screenplay, and I was blocking, and I turned around, and he was laying on the ground, and my heart just dropped. I was devastated.
It's tough to see your friend hobbling around on crutches, is it not?
Yeah, it's awful.
Okay, and he says, Dakoda, we're taking you out of the slot and putting you at running back.
I mean,
how'd that go?
Actually, our another running back got hurt too, so I got moved over, and I was like, this is kind of new, but I had played it in junior high.
Okay.
And so it all kind of came back to me, and then before I knew it, it was a season going. I'm starting the tailback, so.
Okay. How you doing?
I guess all right. I mean, I just want to see W's put up on the board.
Okay.
I don't really care.
Did it take you long to get gelled with the line and the plays and all that good stuff?
Yeah. I mean, me and John, the first couple weeks, were having some trouble, and then last week against Warwick, the veer just started clicking. Okay. We worked on that and some reads for I don't know how long. I mean, an hour or 2 hours in one day. Just going over that, just going over reads, and we just concentrate on that now to the point where it's just natural now. And now we're putting in pitches off the reads, and it just evolves, and it's going to keep evolving every week. So.
You more comfortable?
Of course, yeah. Every week I gain more confidence.
What did you keep telling yourself tonight? Don't fumble, get it, get two hands on it, tuck it under.
It was hard. The first play, I fumble. And that's kind of the thing I had to overcome throughout the game. I kept thinking about that play, and you just gotta think every play like the ball is mine. This thing's not coming out, and it's sliding around your arms. You're running, but your life depends on that ball. That's how I treated it tonight.
Two more. CB scores makes it 13-7, I guess. And it's like, wow, you guys kind of had to answer that because they had the momentum, and you guys had an unbelievable drive. You marched down and you scored. You caught the touchdown. How key is that drive, and did everything just kind of come together there, and what did you kind of prove and learn about yourself in that drive?
That's the turning point of the game, and as a team we learned that we are legit, we are real, we're there, we can compete with anyone that we're against, and adversity is going to be thrown at you throughout football games. I mean, Coach Z always says that, adversity is going to come, you got to overcome that, and tonight we did, and we're a better football team now because of it.
Some people will say, it's week 4 and they beat CV, whatever, but you're 1-0 in this section, and you guys know in your guts that's really important. Can you talk about that? Just being 1-0 and getting that leg up here?
1-0, I mean, it feels great to always get that first win. I mean, last year we lost to CV in a heartbreaker last year, and then, that runs the table for the season. I mean, we're 1-0. We have confidence going into Lebanon now. And even after the game, Coach was saying, that was a great win. Now it's time to get ready for Lebanon.
Sure.
I mean, we want to... I don't know how to say this in the proper, but we want to run the table in Section 2 this year.
You guys have the weapons to do it.
We have the weapons to do it. I mean, it's going to come down to us and mental preparation, and I don't see why we can't do it.